last night for the Oakland Athletics, the number 13 was not a lucky number for them as well, as Steve Carlton dealt 13 strikeouts against the Oakland A's. The Phillies had a tough game. It was close, but with a 3-2 win, the Phillies took a 1-0 series lead. Tonight, the Athletics have another top starter on the mound to try to tie this series up before heading back to Oakland Coliseum. Good evening, everyone. This is Robert, RJL 518 Network, bringing you another edition of Inside Pitch. The 1976 World Series is on the air. Tonight, back at Veterans Stadium, this is Game 2 as the Oakland Athletics take on the Philadelphia Phillies. The Phillies lead this series 1-0 on some awesome pitching by Steve Carlton last night. And although the swinging A's did make it interesting, the Phillies were able to hold out with some good pitching from Wayne Twitchell and Tug McGraw and Ron Reed to close the game out and take the 1-0 series lead. Tonight, the Oakland Athletics must, in my opinion, I really think they need to tie this series up. If they go back to the Coliseum down 2-0, it means that Oakland cannot clinch on their home field. So I think tonight really is a must-win for the Athletics to try to win a game here on the road. So hopefully everybody will settle in and join us for a big game here at Veterans Stadium. The crowds are ready. They're ready. It's very possible this could be the last game at the Vet, depending on what the Phillies do at Oakland Coliseum, or, of course, what happens with the Athletics tonight. So sit back and enjoy, and let's get to Game 2 of this World Series. Starting pitcher for the Philadelphia Phillies, their number 2 starter, gentleman Jim Lonborg. Lonborg has a record of 1 win and 1 loss for the postseason. So he goes ahead and gets the call tonight for the Philadelphia Phillies as they are all set and ready. Fans are in their seats. Game 2 of this World Series. Who will come out on top tonight? Let's get things started. Top of the first inning, leading off for the Athletics, right fielder Bill North. North continues to struggle. He's only hitting 132 for the postseason. He is still the lowest average of both teams in the postseason. Using powder blue, white, and red dice for the Phillies, they are the home team. Woodman 564 is first through the gates here at Veterans Stadium. Let's get things going. Game 2 of this World Series now begins. Lonborg with a 5-2, strikeout 5, and he gets North easily. Struck him out. Strikeout number 1 for Lonborg. He had 118 of them in 76. So North continues to struggle. Shortstop Bert Campaneris is up next. He's batting .365 for the A's, one of the leading hitters and definitely an MVP candidate. Lonborg will make the deal. 3-5, strikeout 10. Yes, he got him. Campaneris, Veterans Stadium, adds 2 to strikeouts and subtracts 1 from walks. That is a 9 plus 2 makes that 11, and he strikes out Campy. 2 down. It looks like Lonborg picking up where Carlton left off last night. First baseman Don Baylor is up next. He's batting .276, above his average. Don't have any problems with that. Gentleman Jim will make the pitch. 5-4. That's a hit by pitch, and that 3 will definitely smack Baylor right in the butt, and he's going to go to first on a hit batter. First hit by pitch of the game. So Baylor trots down to first, getting hit by Lonborg. And that will bring up left fielder Joe Rudi. Rudi is batting .320. He is one of the leaders for the Oakland Athletics and is also an MVP candidate. Infield will stay normal. That is a 2. Baylor definitely has a steal, has the jump, and I'm going to send him. 16 plus 2 is 18, and Boone is a +1 is a 19. The only way Baylor is out is on a 20, and he's safe with an 11, and he goes to second. The A's know a stolen base for Don Baylor. Oakland's got to take a few risks here. They cannot afford to drop two love in the series. BB and Brian Patterson join us here at Veterans Stadium. So Baylor steals second. Now checking a strat again. He does not get the jump for third. He'll stay put. Lonborg will go ahead and make the pitch. 3-6 against a righty, strikeout, but the 18 is too high. Rudy, 3-3, and that's going to be a ground ball to third. Schmitty's got it, throws to first, side retired. Nothing there for Oakland except a hit batter and a stolen base. We go to the bottom of the first. Clee baseball fan joins us here at Veterans Stadium for Game 2 of this World Series. Starting pitcher for the Oakland Athletics, their number 2 starter, Mike Torrez. Torrez has a record of 1 win and 1 loss for the postseason. Leading off for the Phillies, second baseman Dave Cash. Cash is hitting .297. That's above his average. You can't ask for anything more than that. Torrez will go ahead. Glad the turf was deemed playable. You mean the turf covered concrete, right? Veterans Stadium, one of the worst stadiums in history. Torrez will pitch. 4-5. That's a walk plus 10, and that 17 is going to walk Cash. He will walk him, so Torrez gives up a leadoff walk. First walk issued by Torrez. He had 85 of them in 76, and that puts the leadoff man on first. Shortstop Larry Boa is up next, and he's batting .270 for the postseason. Above his average. Can't ask more than that. Does Cash get the jump? That is a 9. No, he does not. Torrez will go ahead and make the pitch. 1-1. That's a walk, and that's a 1, and he's going to walk Boa. Holy cow. Torrez starts off the game with 2 consecutive walks. Not a good start for Torrez. He better buckle down. Next batter up, third baseman Michael Jack Schmidt. Schmidt is still hitting. He's still the worst hitter right now in the lineup, batting .195. Amazing the Phillies are doing it without his help. Runners at first and second. The infield still a double play depth. Cash, that is a 1. I'm not going to steal. He'll stay put. Torrez will go ahead and make the pitch. 6-2, strikeout 5, and he gets Schmidt on a K. Strikeout number 1 by Torrez. He had 115 of them that year. One man down, left fielder Greg Luzinski, the Bull, is up next. He's batting .317. It's his average. That's awesome. Runners at first and second. Nothing on the roll. Torrez will look in at Luzinski. He must be careful not to throw a meatball. 3-6, strikeout 4, and he got him. He struck out Luzinski. Strikeout number 2 for Torrez. He walks the first 2 and now strikes out the next 2. First baseman Dick Allen is up next, and he's batting .325. MVP candidate for the Phillies. 2 outs now, and that is a 10. Nothing happening there. Torrez will go ahead and make the deal. 3-2. That is a pitcher result. Allen a righty. A 1-3 is a base hit up the middle. The 10 is too high. Allen does get to swing. 5-4, and he pops it up in the infield. That's going to be a pop out to third, and that will end the inning. No runs, no hits, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts, no errors. As the Phillies start off with 2 men on base, but they can't bring anybody in. And after 1, it's no score. Mistake by the lake. Yep, old Cleveland baseball stadium. Top of the second, leading off for the Athletics, third baseman Sal Bando. Bando is hitting 191 for the postseason for the Swingin' A's. Lonborg will go ahead and pitch. 5-5. That's an error on a throw. Bando, 5-2 against a righty. That's going to be a double for Sal Bando. He hits a double to left. Leadoff double for the Athletics. Again, they get a man on second. No error on a throw. He'll stay put there, as it only happens when there's runners on base. So Bando holds at second base. Catcher Gene Tennis is up next, and he is batting .312. He's an MVP candidate for the A's. Anything happening with Bando? That is a 3. No, he does not get the jump. Lonborg, a -1 at the stolen base rating, prevents Bando from thinking about third. He'll stay at second. Lonborg with the pitch. 3-6 against a righty. Strikeout 14. Yes, he got him. 13 plus 2 is 15, and he got Tennis. He struck him out. Strikeout number 3 for Lonborg. Center fielder Claudel Washington is up next. He's batting .413. He's the leading hitter for the A's and the leading hitter in the playoffs at this time. Bando on at second. Is he going to do anything? No. Lonborg will go ahead and make the pitch. 3-3. That's a walk. That 9 is going to be too high. Washington swings. 1-6, and that's a fly ball to center field. That is out number 2. Bando has a base running rating of 3. Fly out to center. -2 is a 1. Maddox is a 0. The only way Bando can get to third is on a 1, and he holds with a 5. 2 outs. 2 men away. Second baseman Phil Garner. Scrap iron is up next. He's batting .279, which is above his average. Anything Bando going to do? And that is a 1. Bando does have a chance to get the third. With the pitcher coming up next, I think I'm going to send him. 15 plus 2 is 17. Boo plus 1 is an 18. Bando's going to try for third. A 1-18, he is safe. And it's a 19. He's thrown out. You gotta be kidding me. A 1-18, Bando is safe at third. That is a 19. Boone gets up out of his crouch, throws to first, side retired. Man, I tell you, stealing bases is dangerous. Side retired. Bando, a 10% chance of being caught stealing, and he got it. He's out. No runs, 1 hit, a 90% chance to steal. You take it, and he just gets tossed at third base, and Garner will have to wait till the next inning to take a swing. Holy cow. I tell you, 75. If I got a 75% chance, if I got a steal on a 1-15, I roll a 16. A 1-16 chance, I roll an 18. A 1-18 chance, and I roll a 19 or a 20. You got to be kidding me. Strange dice. Bottom of the second. Leading off for the Phillies, center fielder Gary Maddox. Maddox batting .311. He's actually an MVP candidate. Torrez will make the pitch as the stadium gives a nice round of applause to Boone for throwing him out, for throwing Bando out at third. Torrez with the pitch. 2-4. That's a walk. That 15 is too high, though. Maddox will swing. 5-5, and he pops out to second. Out number 1. Next batter, right fielder Jay Johnstone. Johnstone batting .261, a little under his average, but still respectable. Torrez will make the pitch. 1-1. That's a walk, and that 4 will walk him. Again, Torrez walks another batter. Third walk issued by Torrez. And again, the Phillies get a man on. That brings up the catcher, Bob Boone, who gets a nice ovation from the Veterans Stadium crowd for throwing out Bando. Boone hitting .282. It's above his average, and that's just fine. Infield, a double play depth. Anything happening on the strat? No. John Stone staying put. With the way the dice are rolling when it comes to steals, I'm afraid to steal any bases. I don't care if it's Ricky Henderson on base. Torrez will pitch. 4-1, strikeout 10. Yes, he got him. Struck him out. 8 + 2 is 10, and he got Boone. Struck him out. And that is strikeout number 3 for Torrez. And there are now 2 outs. That brings up the pitcher, Jim Lonborg. He batted .164 as a hitter in 76. John Stone going to do anything with a 6? No. Torrez will go ahead and pitch the ball. 5-6, strikeout 10, easily gets Lonborg, and he struck him out. And the side is retired. Strikeout number 4 for Torrez. Phillies get a man on base, but can't do anything. After 2, still no score. Again, starting off with the pitching, doing pretty well so far here at Veterans Stadium. Top of the 3rd inning. Once again, leading off for the Athletics, second baseman Phil Garner. And Garner, as I said, batting .279. Lonborg will go ahead and pitch. 6-5. That's a range play. Garner will swing. 6-5. That's a ground ball to short. That ball is hit to Boa. Boa's range is a 4, and he's got it. Barely, but he has it on a 4. Throws to first for out number 1. Next up will be the pitcher, Mike Torrez, and he's using generic pitcher hitting card number 5. Mike Torrez was a lifetime 155 batting average as a lifetime. He had no home runs. What I do is I take the average I was closest to and then go on one card lower. So he's using a hitting card with an average of 139 on it. There is home run chance on it. I will keep it there. You never know. Lonborg will go ahead. I usually get pitchers that have a 100 average or higher. I gave him a chance to hit a bomb. Lonborg will make the pitch. 1-4. That's a walk. That 11 is going to be too high. Torrez gets to swing. 2-2, and that's going to be a fly out to center, and that's out number 2. So 2 men down. The next batter will be North. North is 0 for 1. Lonborg will deal. 6-6. That's a possible error. North swings. 2-4. That's a ground ball back to Lonborg. Lonborg has an error rating of 0, so there's not going to be an error there. He'll toss it over to first, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3, go the A's. Lonborg pitching pretty well so far. We go to the bottom of the 3rd. Dave Cash is the leadoff batter, and he walked his first time up. No score here. A's and Phillies. Phillies lead the World Series 1-0. I feel that Oakland must win this game because their next 2 pitchers is Paul Mitchell and Mike Norris. I really think the A's need to win this one. Torrez, 2-2, range play. Cash will swing. 1-5. That's a base hit to center field, but it's a range play for Claudell Washington. His range is a 3. Does he take a single away? No. Cash will get to first. It is a base hit. Cash gets the leadoff single, and he'll go to first, as Washington couldn't get there in time. Boa is up next, and he walked his first time up. Infield, a double play depth. Cash really not a stealing threat. That 9 says he's staying put. Torrez will go ahead and make the pitch. 1-2. Against a switch left, that's a walk, and that one will walk him. He will walk Boa. Again, he walks Boa. Second time he walked him. And again, the Phillies have runners at first and second with nobody out. That was a switch left as Boa switch hitter hitting from the left side due to Torrez a right. And against the lefty, against a switch left, that is a walk. And Boa, of course, has a 5 against righties. But that 1 is good enough even with the -1. So Boa's walked twice and he didn't walk that many times. So the Phillies are in business once again. And once again, here is Michael Jack Schmidt. Schmidt struck out his first time up. Infield is still at double play depth. That is a 1. And let's see, Cash, I'm not going to have him steal third. And he's a 9 stolen base rating. No. You let Schmidt swing here. Cash gets the jump, but they call it off. Torrez will pitch. 4-1, strikeout 10, and he got him. He strikes out Schmidt again. Strikeout number 5 for Torrez, out number 1. Man, the top of the order is getting on base, but the middle of the order is having problems getting him in. Here is Luzinski. Luzinski is 0 for 1. Infield still at double play depth. That is a 9, nothing happening there. Torrez bearing down. Runners at first and second still for the Phillies. Torrez, 6-4. That's a walk. That 7 will walk Luzinski. And Torrez has walked the bases loaded. That is the 5th walk issued by Torrez in this game. As he goes ahead and walks the bases loaded, and here comes Dick Allen. Allen is 0 for 1, but a big chance here for the Phillies to get some runs. And the A's are going to call the infield in, try for a double play from home to first. Bases loaded. Anything happening on Strat? No. World's worst gamer joins us here at Veterans Stadium. Bases loaded. Torrez will make the pitch. 2-6. Against a righty, it's a blank. Allen will swing. 3-1, and it's a ground ball to short. Can they turn the double play and get out of the inning? Allen's ground ball double play rating is a 4. Ground ball double play is a 4, and there is nothing from Torrez, so it's a 0. And with the infield in, the only way they can get a double play is a 4. So the only way they get a 1 to 4, it's a double play. A 5, Cash will be out. 6, a run. It will be the only play will be at first, and a run will score, and it is a 2, and they get it. Shortstop to home, on to first, double play. The A's get out of the inning. 6-2-3 double play. And a big chance for the Phillies goes by the board as Allen grounds out into it. And Mike Torrez wipes his brow, knowing he got away with murder in that inning. Holy cow, no runs, a hit for the Phillies. 2 walks after 3, still no score. Kind of makes up for being thrown out at third in a way by the Athletics. Top of the 4th, Bert Campaneris leads off, and he's 0 for 1. As the Phillies cannot bring in any runs on a grounder 6-2-3 double play. Lonborg will make the pitch. 5-3. That's a blank. He is not tired. Campaneris 3-2, and that's a ground out third. Out number 1. Schmidt takes care of that. Can you sense the World Series atmosphere? I certainly can. Lonborg will now pitch to Baylor. Baylor was hit by a pitch his first time up and stole a base. Lonborg 1-6, error on a grounder. Baylor 6-5. That is a ground ball to short. That ball is hit to Boa, His error rating is a 6. That's a 7. He won't make an error. He throws to first, out number 2. Handcuffed him a little bit, but he still makes the play. 2 outs. Rudy is 0 for 1. Lonborg will go ahead and get in. Sean 1113 joins us here at Veterans Stadium for Game 2 of this World Series. Lonborg, 4-2 against a righty. Strikeout 15. Nope, that's going to be too high. Rudy will swing the bat 1-4, and he grounds out to Schmidt, and the inning is over. Another pitcher's duel here at Veterans Stadium, just like last night's start. We go to the bottom of the 4th, still no score. 1-2-3 by Lonborg. Gary Maddox is first to bat, and he's 0 for 1. Torrez looking in. He knows he's getting away with it. He better calm down. I know we got a big talking to by the manager, so we'll see what Torrez does. 4-3. That's a possible error. Maddox, 1-6. That's a ground ball to short. That's a ball is hit to Campaneris. His error rating is an 8. That's a 12. He won't make an error. Campy throws to first for the out. So both shortstops right now are playing pretty good fundamentals, and that's what's good if that's what you need. Johnstone is up next, and he walked his first time up. Torrez, he'll go ahead and make the pitch. 1-5, strikeout 10, no. Johnstone swings. 4-3, line drive right to second, and that will be caught by Garner, out number 2. He hit it hard, but right at Garner. 2 outs. Next batter is Boone. Boone is 0 for 1. Torrez looking in. He'll go ahead and make the pitch. 4-2, strikeout 7. Yes, he got him, struck him out, and the side is retired. Strikeout number 6 for Torrez, and 1-2-3 go the Phils. A second straight pitcher's duel between these two in the World Series. No score after 4. I made a rhyme. Top of the 5th inning, rapidly moving ball game so far. Sal Bando leads off. He doubled his last time up and got thrown out on a caught stealing at third, which is still unbelievable. They're still showing that replay on the well, I can't say it's a jumbotron in 1976. I don't think they had those kind of screens at that. So it's with a whole bunch of lights, I'm pretty sure. Lonborg will make the pitch. 5-2, strikeout 13. Nope, that's too high. Bando swings. 2-1, and he pops out to third. That's out number 1. One man down, and here is Tennis. Tennis is 0 for 1. Lonborg, they'll go ahead and pitch into Tennis. Pitch on the way. 2-6, that's blank. Tennis will go ahead and make the swing, and that's a 2-2 against a right-handed pitcher. He grounds it to third as well. Out number 2. Tennis does not hit righties as well as lefties, but because he had the most at-bats at catcher, he had to be the number 1 catcher all over throughout the entire postseason. Washington is up next, and he's 0 for 1. Lonborg will go ahead and settle in. And now he'll make the deal. And that's a 4-1 against the lefty. That's blank. Washington swings. 4-1, and he grounds it right back to Gentleman Jim. He has it, tosses it over to first. Side retired. 1-2-3 again go the Athletics. Both teams have only got 1 hit. Halfway through this game already, no score. Who's going to be first to break through? Who's going to which pitcher's going to make a mistake? Or which hitter's going to hit it good? Gentleman Jim Lonborg leads off, and he's 0 for 1 as the pitcher. Torrez will go ahead and swip pitch. 6-5 against a righty. That's a blank. Lonborg will get to swing 5-1, and he grounds it to third, out number 1. That's the first out. Cash Me Outside is next. He is 1 for 1, singled his last time up. He has the only hit of the game for the Phillies, although the Phillies have had 5 base runners. We'll see if Torrez has calmed down here. Pitch on the way, 1-6. Range play at the park. Veteran Stadium says 1-3, and that is a fly ball to center field. It's a range play for Washington. His range is a 3. Does he make the catch? Yes, he does. Out number 2. Good defense out there by Claudel Washington. He makes a big play in center. Next up is Boa. Boa has walked twice. JT joins us here at Veterans Stadium. Torrez will go ahead and pitch. 4-5. Again a walk plus, and at 7 will walk Boa. And I'll tell you, Boa only had walks of 5 against righties. That is the 3rd time Torrez has walked him. Larry Boa showing an excellent eye, and that is the 6th walk for Torrez. That keeps the inning alive for Michael Jack Schmidt. Schmidt, though, has struck out twice, and Schmidt knows he needs to get a good hit here to try to bring a run in. Bottom of the 5th, 2 outs. I don't think Boa's going to do anything. He does get the jump, but he's going to stay put. They'll let Schmidt swing. Torrez will go ahead and make the pitch. 6-2. Strikeout 14. And Schmidt goes down on strikes again. Strikeout number 7 for Torrez. Mike Torrez has walked Boa 3 times, and then he comes back and strikes out Mike Schmidt 3 times. Crazy start to this game. After 5, no score. He can't get out Boa, but he can get out Schmidt. Top of the 6th inning, still tied at 0-0. Phil Garner leads off for Oakland. He's 0 for 1. Lonborg will go ahead and pitch. And 4-3, that's at the park. Veteran Stadium says 1-1, and that's going to be a ground out to third. Schmidt's got it, out number 1. As JT says, another pitcher duel, yes. Next batter will be Mike Torrez using hitting card number 5. Torrez is 0 for 1. Lonborg will go ahead and make the pitch. 3-1, strikeout 10 easily gets him, struck him out. And that is strikeout number 4 for Lonborg. 2 down. Two outs. Next batter is North. And North is 0 for 2. He continues to struggle in this postseason. Lonborg will go ahead and deal. 6-2 against the switch left. That's a blank. North will swing. 3-6, and that's a fly ball to right field. Getting under it will be Johnstone. And 1-2-3, go the A's. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Still no score. Another pitcher's duel in the World Series. You know one of these pitchers is going to make a mistake. Greg Luzinski leads off for Philly in the bottom of the 6th, and he is 0 for 1. He did walk his last time up. Torrez will go ahead and pitch. 3-1, error on a throw. Luzinski, 5-3, and that's going to be a double to left field for Luzinski. There won't be a throwing error, and he will be on at second. A leadoff double for the Bull. And the Phillies start with a man on base. Leadoff hitter on. The next batter will be Allen. Allen grounded out into a huge 6-2-3 double play the last time he's up. He's 0 for 2. Allen also a dangerous threat to make a pitch. If you make a mistake to Allen, he'll send it out too. Runner on second base. Anything on the strat? No. Torrez will not do anything. Greg Luzinski, who's slow as mud, although somehow makes plays in left field like he was Ricky Henderson or something. Torrez will go ahead and make the pitch. 3-6, strikeout 1, and he got Allen. I don't believe it. Torrez is coming back with K's. And that is strikeout number 8 for Torrez. He's trying to match Carlton last night. 1 out, the batter will be Maddox. Maddox is 0 for 2. Phillies fans at Veterans Stadium saying, come on, Phillies, do something here. Some of the A's fans that are here, not many, but some who made the East Coast trip are saying, come on, Torrez, do it again. Nothing on the strat. Torrez will make the pitch. 5-6, strikeout 5. He got him, struck him out. Holy cow, strikeout number 9 for Torrez. 2 outs, and now it's up to Johnstone to try to get Luzinski in. Johnstone is 0 for 1. 2 outs. Nothing happening on the strat. Luzinski saying at second base, come on, can someone please get me a hit? Torrez will pitch. 2-4. That's a walk. That 3 will walk Johnstone, and he trots down to first. That keeps the inning alive. So Johnstone draws a base on balls. Second time he's been walked. That is walk number 7 for Torrez. And the batter is Boone. Boone is 0 for 2. And I know the fans here would really like Boone to get some runs in. Lonborg is due to bat next. Runners at first and second. Checking a strategy roll. See if anything happening. 10, no. Torrez will now look at Boone. No score. Bottom of the 6th. Game 2 of the 76 World Series. Phillies lead 1-0. Torrez with the pitch. 5-3. That's a blank. Boone will get a chance. 6-6, and he fly ball to left field. Getting under that will be Rudy. He makes the catch, and again Torrez escapes. No runs, 1 hit. Luzinski a leadoff double, and Torrez just totally shuts him down. No score after 6. What an incredible pitching job being done by both of these guys. But in a way, that allows Lonborg to pitch the 7th. Top of the 7th coming up. Bert Campaneris leads off for the A's. He is 0 for 2. Lonborg still has plenty of juice in him. Torrez is beginning to run out of gas a little bit. He's got 2 more batters before he tires. Lonborg has actually pitched a better game because he hasn't had the walks. Lonborg will pitch. 3-1, strikeout 7, got him. Struck out Campy. And that is strikeout number 5 for Gentleman Jim. Out number 1. 1 man down, and here's Baylor. Baylor is 0 for 2. Actually, 0 for 1. He grounded out and got hit by a pitch. Lonborg will pitch. 1-4. That's a walk, but that 14 is too high. Baylor swings. 4-4. That's a ball hit to center field. That is a 2, and against the right-handed pitcher, it's a single. Baylor will go ahead and hold the first. A base hit by Baylor, and that's the 2nd hit by the Athletics in this game. Rudy. Rudy is 0 for 2. Infield a double play deft. Don Baylor gets a single. Anything with him on the base. That is an 18, no. Baylor does not get the jump. Lonborg will pitch to Rudy. Pitch from Lonborg, 1-6. Error on a grounder. Rudy, 6-1, and that's going to be a fly out to right. Out number 2. No error, of course, on a fly ball. On an error on a grounder, 2 outs. Now the batter is Bando, who's trying to make up for getting thrown out at third, but really that was just a heck of a throw by Boone. Baylor still on at first. Nothing happening on the roll. Lonborg will pitch to Bando. A chance here for Oakland to try to keep the inning alive. Lonborg, 2-3. That's at the park. Veterans Stadium says 3-4, and that is a grounder to second base. Cash has got it. Throws to first. Side retired. No runs and a hit in this very fast-moving World Series game. We're already at 40 minutes in, and we're already at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. I'll be right back. That was not a good choice. Tomorrow night will be Game 3 of the 1976 World Series. We will be at Oakland Coliseum as these guys will go ahead and get on a jet plane and travel to the West Coast. It will be Jim Cott for the Phillies and Paul Mitchell for the Athletics. Mitchell pitched a heck of a Game 7 against the Red Sox. Can he do it again? But Jim Cott will be looking to make a big World Series splash. So Game 3 of this World Series tomorrow night at Oakland Coliseum. The Phillies at the A's. Same time at 8 o'clock tomorrow night. Don't miss it as we are winding down the 1976 season. Bottom of the 7th. Both these pitchers have done very, very well. Jim Lonborg is due to bat, and he is still going pretty strong. But the Phillies you got to get runners on base, and I'm going to go ahead and take Lonborg out, even though he's pitched brilliantly. So Jim Lonborg is going to come out, and the Phillies will go to the bench. And I think that's a right play. Bobby Tolan will lead off. Even though Lonborg has pitched a gem, and he has. But you got to get some runs as you're getting close to the end of the game. Torrez, Lonborg still had a number of batters left. But here in the bottom of the 7th, and it's a World Series game, you know what you got to do. Bobby Tolan will lead off against Mike Torrez here in the bottom of the 7th. Torrez, he has about 2 batters left before he tires. This will probably be his last inning. Torrez with the pitch. 1-6, range play at the park. Veterans Stadium, 1-6. And that is going to be a ground ball to short. The ball is hit to Campaneris. His range is a 5. He's got it and throws to first for the out. 1 away. Nice play by Campaneris. Next batter is Cash. Cash is 1 for 2, has a single, one of only a couple of hits in this game. Torrez will go ahead and make the pitch. 4-3, that's a possible error. Cash, 6-2, fly ball to right field. That ball is hit to North. North has an error rating of 0 over there. He won't make an error. Out number 2. 2 men out. The batter now is Boa. And now Torrez is now tired. And they're going to ask to see if Torrez can complete the inning. Torrez has walked Boa 3 times. Will he walk him a 4th? Torrez, he's now tired, but they're going to let him pitch this pitch and try to get out of it. Torrez is due to bat 4th in the 8th inning. We'll see what happens. Torrez with the pitch. 6-2, strikeout 2, and he got him. Struck out Boa, and the inning is over. Strikeout number 10 for Torrez. 1, 2, 3, go the Phillies. What a game we got here. No score after 7. Top of the 8th coming up. Gene Tennis is the leadoff batter for Oakland. Right, left, right. The Phillies will go to the bullpen. And coming on to pitch for the Phillies will be Gene Garber. Garber will come out and pitch. Second pitcher for the Phillies in this game. So Gene Garber against Gene Tennis. Top of the 8th inning, no score. Who's going to break through? Who's going to be the hero or who's going to be the GOAT? Garber, 6-6, range play at the park. Veteran Stadium, 4-1. That is a home run to the opposite field. Against the righty, Tennis is a 20. It does not matter. Kaboom! High, deep, gone! Solo home run, Gene Tennis! And the Athletics go ahead and take the lead. Stadium groans. Gene Tennis hits another home run this season. I think that's his 3rd. I'm not sure, but a home run to the opposite field. And against the righty, Tennis's 20s, no matter what, that ball is gone. He sent that about 8 or 9 rows deep as he hit that one over the right field fence. And Gene Garber comes in here and gives up a homer. To his defense, that was a ballpark home run, but it is gone. 1-0 Athletics. Gene Tennis gets high fives all around. Washington is up next. Washington is 0 for 2. Garber will go ahead and make the pitch. 1-1, error on a throw. Washington, 1-6. That's going to be a fly out to center. Out number 1. 1 out. Next batter is Phil Garner. Garner is 0 for 2. Garber will go ahead and make the pitch. 2-2, strikeout 14 too high. Garner swings. 4-1, and that's a comebacker right back to Garber. Tosses it to first for out number 2. 2 down. Mike Torrez is due to bat. He is tired. They will take him out. Torrez does leave a chance with the win. So Mike Torrez is going to come out, and the A's will go to the bench. And coming off the bat will be Billy Williams, who's usually the designated hitter for the Athletics, and he will be the first pinch hitter. So here's Billy Williams. Williams actually having a very good postseason. Billy Williams right now is hitting 12 for 34 for the postseason. He is the DH for the A's, so he will be playing in games 3 and 4. Garber will pitch to Williams with 2 outs. Steeler fan joins us here at Veterans Stadium. Garber with the pitch. 5-1. That's a blank. Not tired. Williams swings. 2-3. That's a ball hit to center field. That is a 9 against a right-handed pitcher. That is way too high. And it's a fly out to center. And the inning is over. 1 run on a single bomb. Solo bomb by Gene Tennis. He gets another big home run, and the A's lead it 1-0. What a time for that homer to come up. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Michael Jack Schmidt leads off. The A's are going to go to the bullpen. And the Athletics are going to go ahead and play against the numbers. And since the pitcher just went out, the Athletics have all 8 batters to face. Coming on to pitch for the A's right now is Raleigh Fingers. They're going to ask him to get 6 outs. So here comes Raleigh Fingers, Hall of Famer, the man with the mustache. No, Luzinski will be the designated hitter for the Phillies. Tolan and Ollie Brown are sharing the left field spot in Oakland for those games. So here's Raleigh Fingers against Schmidt. Schmidt is 0 for 3. He has the hat trick. He struck out 3 times. They're going to ask Fingers to get 6 outs. 1-0 Athletics trying to tie this series up. Fingers with the pitch. 6-2. That's a blank. Schmidt actually gets a chance to swing. 1-5, and against the righty, it's a ground out to third. Out number 1. Schmidt continues to struggle mightily in this postseason. Luzinski is up next, and he is 1 for 2, doubled his last time up. Fingers will go ahead and make the pitch. 2-5 against a righty. Strikeout +7. Got him. He strikes out Luzinski. 2 outs. And now Allen. Allen is 0 for 3. Fingers will come on and make the pitch. Here it comes. And that's a 3-5. Strikeout 16. Barely misses. No. Allen will swing the bat. 1-3, and against the right-hander, that's going to be a fly ball to center field. Coming under it will be Washington, and he makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1-2-3, go the Phillies. After 8, still 1-0 in favor of the swinging A's. We go to the top of the 9th inning. Very fast-moving game. Top of the order for the Athletics, Bill North, and he's 0 for 3. Garber coming out, and the Phillies are gonna do the same thing that they're doing with Fingers, although it's not a safe situation. Ron Reed will come on and pitch for the Phillies. Reed is the 3rd Phillies pitcher, and he will pitch here in the top of the 9th inning. 1-0 Athletics. Reed will go ahead and make the pitch. D-Puck joins us here at Veterans Stadium. 2-6, strikeout 16. No, barely misses by 1. North will swing. 3-5, base hit past first. A single for North. Leadoff man for the Athletics. He trots down to first. Next batter will be Campaneris. Infield at double play depth. Campy is 0 for 3. North on at first. He definitely is a steal threat, and he does not get the jump. Does not get the jump on. Well, actually, that was a 10, wasn't it? No. North on at first. Reed will, the way the dice are rolling for stealing bases, I'm nervous. Reed will pitch to Campaneris. Jack Dawson joins us here at Veterans Stadium. Runner on first. Reed will make the pitch. 1-1 at the park. Veterans Stadium says 1-3, and that's a fly out to center. And that is out number 1. 1 out. Next batter is Baylor. Baylor is 1 for 2, has a single. North on at first. And that is a 14. He doesn't get the jump. Reed will go ahead and make the pitch to Baylor. 4-5 against a right-hander. That's a blank. Baylor swings. 1-1. Ground ball, second base. And they turn the double play. 2-0-3. Shortstop is Boa. +1 is 4. And he got him. Second base to short. Back to first. Double play. Side retired. No runs and a hit for the A's. They have a 1-0 lead as Mike Torrez pitched pretty much the game of his life tonight. Will we see some ninth inning magic? Bottom of the ninth. Raleigh Fingers leads off. Gary Maddox, actually Fingers on the mound. Gary Maddox leads off for the Phillies. He's 0 for 3. The A's pitching staff has kept the Phillies to only 2 hits in this game. A number of walks that the Phillies could not cash in on. If the Athletics win this game 1-0, the Phillies will be looking at all the men on base they left. Maddox is 0 for 3. Fingers trying to get a 6-out save. He has 4 batters before being. He has He has 5 batters left before being tired. Maddox will pitch to. Maddox will get ready. Fingers will pitch. 3-5, strikeout 7. Got him, struck out Maddox. He got him there, struck him out. Out number 1. 1 down. The batter now is Johnstone. Johnstone has walked twice. He's 0 for 1. Fingers trying to get the fifth out. Here's the pitch. 6-4, hit by pitch. 10, yes, he hit him. He hit him. Ouch. Johnstone a 3, but a +10 from Fingers makes it a 13. That's a 10, and I know Fingers didn't want to do that. You just put the tying run on base. That's the second hit batter of the game. A third hit batter will be the ejection of the pitcher. What? Did you expect a 1-2-3 closing inning in RJL 5-1-8? I think not. Next batter is Bob Boone. Infield double play depth. The tying run is at first. Johnstone, not a stealing threat, but they got to keep him in there in case this does go extra innings and he can hit the ball. Boone is 0 for 3. Fans here at Veterans Stadium on their feet, hoping Boone can come through with a big hit. 1 out. Johnstone on it first. Checking a strategy roll. 15, nothing happening there. Fingers looking in on Boone. Here comes the pitch. 6-1, strikeout 1, got him. Struck out Boone. And that is out number 2. Ron Reed due to bat. The Phillies will go to the bench, obviously. And coming on to pinch hit will be Tim McCarver. Tim McCarver, a lefty, batted .277. McCarver will go up against Fingers here. 2 outs now. McCarver does have home run power. Fingers has got to be a little careful with him. Fingers will prepare to make the pitch. Phillies lead this series 1-0. The A's are 1 out away from tying it. Fingers will go ahead. We'll check the strategy roll first. That is a 17, no play. Fingers looking on. He'll go ahead and make the pitch. It's a 1-6. It's a range play. Holy cow. McCarver goes to swing the bat. It's a 6-2. It's a fly ball to right field. The ball is hit to Bill North. North's range is a 4. Do the A's tie this series up? Yes, he does. North gets over it, takes 2 steps to his right, puts out his glove, blah, and the ball falls into it. That's your game. The Oakland Athletics shut out the Phillies 1-0 here at the Vet and tie this series up at 1. Stadium groans. Who would have thought we would get that kind of a pitcher's duel in the World Series? What a job by the Oakland Athletics. They hold this Phillies lineup to 2 hits. What a win for Oakland. They win the game 1-0 and tie the series up at 1, which guarantees all 3 games at Oakland Coliseum. And I felt this was a must-win game for Oakland with Paul Mitchell and Mike Norris coming up. Final line score coming up. Don't go away. For the Oakland Athletics, 1 run on 4 hits and no errors. For the Phillies, no runs on 2 hits and no errors. The winning pitcher is Mike Torrez. He goes to 2-1. Gene Garber takes the loss. He actually has a record of 1-1. And Raleigh Fingers gets his 2nd save of the postseason. No, Bonson did not have enough starts to beat out Mitchell. Mitchell had 26 starts, and Stan Bonson only had 14, BB. He had more relief appearances than starts, so Bonson automatically goes into the bullpen on that. What a win for Oakland here as they tie the series up and have taken the home field advantage. Now all 3 games will be at Oakland Coliseum, so we know we're going at least 5. What a win for Oakland. A 1-0 shutout on the Phillies. With that lineup, what a job by Mike Torrez. He absolutely pitched the game of his life. And he'll take a 1-0 lead here over the Phillies in a huge win for Oakland to tie this series up at 1. It's now a best of 5. So tomorrow night will be game 3. The Phillies at the A's. It will be Jim Cott for the Phillies against Paul Mitchell for the A's. This is where the pitching comes in a little bit with teams that really didn't have good pitching. But remember, Paul Mitchell had a very good game against the Red Sox in game 7. So he did very well. So who knows what can happen tomorrow night? Who will take the lead tomorrow night? You will have to wait 24 hours to find out. World's worst gamer, BB Steeler fan, Brandon Baker, G Puck, Jack Dawson, Sean 1113, JT, Glee baseball fan, Brian Patterson, Woodman 564. Thank you for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out through the turnstiles. Subscribe if you've not done so. Make sure you hit the bell. And make sure you cast your vote for the next season of Inside Pitch. Please cast your vote in the comment section of the selection show video. If you've not voted, please make sure you do. As you now know, you now have at least 3 more days to vote because I do not tally the votes until the season reviews show. So always, the longer the World Series goes, the more time you have to vote. So if you've not voted, please make sure you vote for one of the 4 seasons. And if you don't know which ones they are, go check out the video. You'll find out. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong. And we'll see you guys tomorrow night. And by the way, I do not know who's in the lead. I am checking to see which seasons are looking good. I have no idea because I'm not checking until after the voting is done. So as I said, stay safe, healthy, smart, and strong, and we'll see you guys tomorrow night. The Oakland Athletics steal one here in the vet. 1-0 over the Phillies. This series is tied 1-1. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. Have a good night.